I don't know if you've seen this viral video that's gone around about these demonstrators, I think in New York, who are blocking the way, blocking the streets. And this woman, happens to be black, is pleading with them that she needs to get to work and her kids and get to work. And these two demonstrators, just with smirks on their faces, riding bicycles, I guess, or holding bicycles, and are just like, work? Who cares about that? I mean, we're demonstrating, tough. We don't care about work. Work? Oh, no, not work, he says in a cynical kind of way, sarcastic kind of way. I think the video is worth watching, and I'm glad it's gone viral. Because while, look, and this relates maybe to a question that I got. Where's that question? Whose question was it? There was a question. The question. Not that. I thought there was a question about demonstrations and going to demonstrations. I don't see it. A couple of critics and announcing. Oh, yeah, Brian Cross, that's right. Brian says, I'm considering going to one of the No Kings protests planned for Saturday. I'd prefer a more on-point slogan, like no dictator, or more positives, like upload the Constitution. No Kings is too vague thoughts. I mean, here's the thing about demonstrations. So on the one hand, demonstrating against Trump and his idea of it being a king, or I agree that a better slogan would be better, but it's good enough. I think everybody gets what no kings means, particularly given that he's doing this military parade and given ICE and all of this other stuff going on. It's a good time to stand up against him. But on the other hand, there's this. Here's a demonstration that you at least somewhat can get behind. I mean, they're demonstrating against ICE. They're demonstrating in favor of these immigrants. But at these demonstrations, they're going to be, people with the keffiyeh and yelling pro-Hamas slogans. They're going to be people dragging around Mexican flags. They're going to be people with communist flags. I've seen a bunch of protesters with kind of hammer and sickle flags. And then there's going to be these obnoxious, horrific, demonstrators who don't really give a shit about other people's lives, and particularly other people who actually want to be productive in their life and actually want some stuff done. And the demonstration is going to block roads. It's going to inconvenience people. It's going to make it difficult for them to get to work and so on. So I'm not saying don't go. I'm saying be very aware of who you're walking with. To what extent do you feel like you're sanctioning the people you're walking with? Who are these people? And then to what extent are you inconveniencing people by having the streets blocked so that you can demonstrate? Now, if it's a demonstration in front of a government building and it's blocking one road, but you're not moving around and blocking a whole neighborhood or blocking a highway, or you have to really think about which demonstration you're going to, who else is there, and what are the consequences of the demonstration. That is, again, whose lives are you inconveniencing? And this video is a great video because I wouldn't want to be in that demonstration. I mean, this woman is sincere. She's like, I probably agree with you guys, but I really, really, really need to get to work. And, because of you, I can't. And, I've got kids. She's got the whole shtick, right? And these people don't care. They just don't care. We're demonstrating now. Get out of the way. And I think you have to care. So you have to take all that into consideration. So there's probably a bunch of different demonstrations out there. Pick one that is the least obtrusive. Pick one that is least likely to be hijacked or dominated by really, really nasty groups that are really, really horrible. I'm sorry, even in my anti-Trump opposition, I'm not an ally of the pro-Hamas or the Marxists or the other horrible anti-American, anti-life people who are going to be at these demonstrations, unfortunately. I'd rather you, again, I'm not saying don't go, but I think it's more effective and better to express your anti-Trump feelings, thoughts, on a platform that it cannot be hijacked by these horrible people. So yeah, I encourage people to watch this video. It's all over Twitter and stuff, so it's easy to find. I think one of the two people, it's a man and a woman. One of the people is a kind of professional BLM, well-known demonstrator. The other one's like a marketing executive somewhere. I hope he gets fired. They're mocking this black New York mother because she needs to get to work, and they're mocking her. One is a senior vice president at a marketing research firm. I hope he gets fired. And the other one is a BLM demonstrator who won a major lawsuit. Just horrible people. It's one thing to say we're sorry. It's really horrible that we're inconveniencing you. We're doing this for a good cause. We understand your concern, but that's not their attitude at all. Their attitude is mocking and demeaning and looking down upon this woman, and it really is horrible. This is, I guess, an intersection on Hudson Street in Lower Manhattan. I don't want to think about, oh, I'm demonstrating and I'm blocking somebody's ability to get to work, or blocking somebody's ability to pick up their kids and take them to a soccer game, or whatever it is that they're doing. So if it's a demonstration, it has to be kind of legit, permits, well advertised in advance, and ideally not one that's moving, one that's static in one place. Everybody knows what's going on. And then, of course, how do you control who else shows up to the demonstration, who's demonstrating with you? I personally I wouldn't go. So I don't like demonstrations. I don't believe in them. There are plenty of ways to make your voice heard, but I understand why you'd want to do it. And I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying think about all these considerations